Hi everyone, it's Larry. Welcome to our 78 silver anniversary auction on Bring a Trailer. This will be our cold start video. You can see the engine. I'll reach down and do the grab on the exhaust manifold as is done. I will tell you, she's been sitting out here in the sun for a little bit today, so probably warmer than sitting overnight or anything like that, but kind of the same routine with this car every time, the way I pretty much start the rest of them. You know, a few pumps of the gas while I'm turning the key and she fires up. You see we have the engine compartment detailed pretty nicely. You know, some of the little touches that I did, you know, some of the, you know, the bail tag on the master cylinder bail, you know, your inspection mark on the alternator, the radiator. Oh, it is a replacement radiator. It's aluminum radiator, but I did paint it black because I just kind of like the black look better than that aluminum. But it is a replacement aluminum radiator. I think as I touched on prior owner, put a new water pump on it and a fan. Yeah, looks nice in by the headlights and all that. You know, AC, I think I touched on the fact already that the AC is in op, but it is the original compressor, and I just left it alone. The dating is right in there. It's really tough to make out, but you can see it looks like it's a May compressor. But it is leaking internally. Compressor is leaking internally. I did send it to the shop, and you know, to see if the charge would take care of it, but they did say it's leaking internally. And like I said, I never really use the air anyway, and that's why it was not a big factor to me. All right, so we'll come around, we'll hop in here for our cold start. As I said, I always start the key first. A little bit of a pump, 2 pumps. Usually takes a couple more pumps than that, to be honest with you, but as I said, it's been sitting out here now in the sun for, well, I did the walk around video and my picture, so an hour or so. It was outside here in the sun, but I did just start it from the garage and bring it out. We'll go over some of the things in here. Let's see, we'll get in there. You know, your tack, you know, she tacks nice, she idles nice. On the prove out, the generator light and the seatbelt light did light up. On the prove out, glare's a little tough for you there. The gas gauge works. The battery gauge works. Let me just flip a blinker on here, and you should be able to see it bouncing a little bit there. There's your bounce from the power draw on the blinkers there. Oil pressure gauge works. Clock does not work. Not a big deal for me. That's why I really didn't address it. And the temperature gauge does work. Here's your radio. It's an AM FM. Let's tune in a station here.
Inside a Sikh temple in Oak Creek, Wisconsin. A little part of his.
Okay, so we have a station there. That's your FM and stereo. There's your AM. I don't know. I'm gonna find an AM station here anyway, but
Stony Mountain Campground. Just
be that as it may. The antenna is built in. It's an inline antenna inside the left quarter panel. So the original antenna, power antenna, is not there. All right, it's an inline antenna. You know, that is built into the cable and comes to the radio, to the back of the radio here on the inside of the car. And as you can see, it obviously does pick up the stations. We'll move to our climate. As I already said, the air conditioning is in op. Let me get put it over here on vent, I guess. Blower motor. I think you can hear that. What do we have it on? We have it on vent. hard to see, but definitely blowing out of there. Oh, as I touched on before, there's the plate made especially for my honey, and that was the car was a gift, purportedly, for a man's wife on their 25th wedding anniversary. So that's what we have here. There's the vent. Put it on heat. That's bringing her down on the floor, coming out on the floor nicely. And lastly, I'll move it over to defrost. And it takes a little bit for the blend doors to catch up. And there we go. We're coming out from the defrost. Different speeds on the blower motor, and we're good there. Here is our lighter and ashtray, if I can get to a shot of that. And this will be a surprise for all of us, because I actually haven't tested this yet. Oh, I think we have ignition. And looks like, ooh, yeah, a little bit. It's not red, but she did pop out on her own. And your shifter, let's give you here's the brake, e-brake, and there we go for that. Glove box, I think I showed that already. Right. Oh, there's the light in the glove box, so you see that. There's that. Vent fives. Oh, I'm going to do a pause here right now, and we'll do we'll pick back up and we'll do a tech video of the lights and such. Okay, be right back. Thanks.